Alright, welcome back everybody. How are we doing today? I hope everybody's having a good one and enjoying themselves. We are doing another episode of Forever Stranded. Today we're going to be trying to get through and go find our city that I know is out there somewhere. I'm not sure which direction it is. But we've got some prep work we're going to be doing here. Should be kind of interesting. So the first thing I want to bring up is that we did update to a new version of the pack, and that actually turned back on the spice life. So we are going to play with it for a bit and see what happens. I'm hoping that now that we're moving along on the Pam's Harvest, we are going to be able to maybe make some headway, but I don't want to spend all the time grinding for food and the like. So we'll see how that goes. We'll take this episode and see what happens. If I need to disable it again, I probably will, but we'll go from there. The next thing I want to talk about is, speaking of Pam's Harvest, I figured out the fresh water bucket. So I wasn't thinking that well. So here's something to keep in mind. So you see right here, this is the water bucket we've been trying to use. And it doesn't give us anything out of it. But you'll notice that this water bucket is from X Nylon, which means that it was made with the clay. This water bucket looks almost identical to it, right? Almost. That's really the key thing. This is a Minecraft bucket, and this is a metal bucket that was made. So there we have our fresh water, and that's what we were working on our quest. So let's take a look here. I think we're after salt next was what we were after, and that is a glass bottle, which of course I don't have. I need to make up some glass, and I've got some toast here and some baked potatoes. Let me go find out what we're looking at here. See if I got any glass up here. Not sure if I do. Kind of out of sorts today. Yeah, there we go. And some coal. There we go. So not really sure how well we're gonna do today. This is gonna be kind of interesting. My goal is to get all prepped for the trip out to the we're after salt. Oh, bummer. I think it's salt that we're after. Trip out to the city and see what we're going to do. So let's take a look at here. Basic survival. Salt. Yeah, that's what we're after. So let's take a look at that. That one? Yeah. Sand, fresh water bucket, and a glass. I bet you it has to be in the exact right spots. Oh, that's sandstone. Yeah, that's not going to work. Let's go grab a piece of sand. I think we have a little bit around here. Yeah, there we go. Let's get this first part of this quest done. See what we can do. Boom. 2 pieces of salt. Awesome. Alright, and I know there's more to this. Rotten flesh we have. And zombie jerky. And I bet you we have to combine those. And that gives us something else to eat too. Zombie jerky. Yeah, 2 pieces of salt and the rotten flesh. So let's go. How many of those we need? Just 1. Alright, so I saw some rotten flesh up here. Boom. And let's get this quest completed right here. As well. Alright, so let's not get distracted. Boom. And 2 pieces of salt. Zombie jerky. And we have a completed quest. Nice. Alright, so let's see what else we can work on here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to continue moving forward, and I think we're going to get out to our the city here and head off into a little bit of an adventure. So I am going to get some of these things going, and I will be back with you here when we're ready to go. I'm going to get a few other supplies put together, and we'll talk about those as I get them all finished up. So I will be back with you here in a bit. All right, welcome back. So we are going to be ready to go here in just a bit. I am picking up one more additional item, and that is a slime slingshot. And I've also got the slime boots from Tinker's as well. And the reason I'm making those is it's going to be a little bit faster to travel that way, which I think is going to be really helpful. So what I'm going to do is I've got water. I've got some juice. I made an apple tree down here as well to start getting some more different types of food. And I think I'm just going to grab some fertilizer. I'm in pretty good shape here. And we're going to get these up to snuff. And pick up this and this. And then we are about ready to go. I don't want to have too many of one type of food here, and see if I can control the headache that is the spice of life. So I think I'm about ready to go. I need to eat a little bit here, so let's have one of these apples. And I think we're in good shape. So I've also made a bow, just in case. Our temperature is in pretty good shape. Our water is in pretty good shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these boots on, get out our sling bow, and I think I got some baked potatoes. Yep. Awesome. And put the sand back right here. And I got one more. I got to go find another spider eye. So if that's pick up on the way, it's something I'm going to keep track of. So let's go take a look to see what kind of day it is. If it's daytime yet, or what we're doing here. It is just night. So what I'm going to do is make sure that we're not letting anybody out. Hopefully this wall doesn't have any sand buildup on the other side of it from these storms. You know how we get this buildup right here? Hope we're not getting that on that outside wall. That would be kind of bad. But we'll keep an eye on that. So what my thought was is initially we were going to follow this little trail of holes over here that you can kind of see on the map. But then I started thinking about it, and I'm going, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to head over to our crash site. And the reason I'm going to head back to that crash site is that as we're going along, my initial thought was, you know what? If it was me, I would make this the center point and then start building in directions around it. So I'm just going to jump over this, and we're going to pop in here real quick and let some of those mobs sort of come into this area. And we're actually going to go in that direction and see if we can find that city. So jump in the water and cool down a bit. Get herself down. And because it is night, it's going to be a little scary, so I'm going to kind of wait. So what I'm going to do is give it a little bit, and then when I'm ready to head out, when it gets a little bit closer to day, we will do that. So I will see you here in just a bit. All right, we are ready to head out. It is... Ow! Didn't see them. Uh-oh. That may not have worked out well. Well, we were ready to head out. And... Ow. Well, let's do a little bit of eating there. Let's get our health back. we've got some nasties around us, which is fine. Thought all of those were gone. They're hiding on me. Really? Coming over the top. Alright, let's get one more eat in here. Well, not with that one. Let's do that one right there. And let's head out. So we're going to head away and we're going to see what we can find. We're going to go basically straight away from the crash site and see what we can find. So we're generating some new areas. And let's see what we can come up with. Oh, this is kind of interesting. What is this? Oh. Is this going to get me killed? Probably. Boy, this is a long way down. Oh, wow. That's a lot of mobs. No, 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 no. No creeper blow up. Alright. Oh boy, yeah, we're not going to make it out of this, so let's... We're not ready to go and take on a fight like that yet, so let's head on up and keep exploring here. I am going to do this real quick. I think we're safe to do this. Let's put a waypoint in. Call this mobs, because I have no idea what it is. Alright. Alright. Let's keep going, see what we can find. So there's our temple. Oh, we're heading the wrong direction now. We want to go this direction. Uh-oh, there's something. So what do we got over here? We have another temple, or just a well? It is getting to later in the day. It wouldn't be a bad idea to jump into some water. Alright. So let's grab another potato. Just sitting here. That's not doing us any good. Let's do some zombie jerky. There we go. Four times out of the last 12, so I'm still learning how this sucker works. Maybe we didn't bring enough. Alright. Alright, so looks like we're headed down a little bit. Make sure we're heading the right direction. Let's just keep going and seeing what we find. And there's another well over there. And looks like there's another one over there. I would have expected to find something by now. This appears to be opening up a little bit, maybe. Alright, time to get some water. Yeah, I saw that. There's the water. And I brought a bucket of water just in case. But after we hit our next one, we're gonna drink out of our canteen as well. We're not seeing anything. How far away from there are we? So we're a good 1,000 blocks from our crash site. So let's keep going a little bit and see what we find. What we're going to do is we're going to hunker down towards the end of the day as long as we've got enough water and it doesn't get too hot. So that's my concern right now. Let's see if we can drop this down a little bit. Let's get you off the hot bar and put food on the hot bar. Alright, so let's see where we're at. We're 16. We're still going. So what I want to do is I'm gonna keep heading this direction, and if I don't run into anything in a bit, I'm gonna turn around and head back. So I will let you know where things are at here in just a bit. All right. So I am about 2,000 blocks from the crash site, and I haven't seen nothing. So I am actually going to start making my way back. Hopefully don't die in the process. But going to get this head back there, and I will touch back with you when we get there. So I will see you here in a bit. All right, welcome back. So we have returned, kind of. We did make it back. I did unfortunately wipe out the Spice of Life mod. It basically beat me. I admit it. I'm a failure. Poor me. But we did make it back here, although it was a bust on where we were going. Oops, not that one. I want to look at our journey maps here, and you can kind of see we did make a pretty good trip down that way. But didn't find anything. So we're going to make another trip later, but we're going to save that for next week. And I do want to hear your opinion on something. So with journey maps, you can do these teleports. Now, I didn't do the teleports to get back here. I could have, but these teleports do work. I'd love to know whether or not you think that that is cheating or not. I mean, it's not disabled, and I'm sure that it could have been. But I'd love to hear your opinion on that. You can leave me comments in the video down below. You can drop me a line on Twitter at @awanderingnerd as well. So just let me know if you think that's cheating. But that's what I got time for today for this video. So As I said, you can leave me comments at the places I just mentioned above. If you really enjoyed the video, please leave a like. And if you want to see more, definitely subscribe. So, next time we are going to take on another little wandering trip. We're probably going to follow up the north side and see what we can follow, like we said the first time, follow the trails and see what we can find. But until then, this is the Wandering Nerd.